Hello everybody, it's KJ. Welcome back to my channel. It is currently June 29th. That means there's only a couple days until July Camp NaNoWriMo. This is supposed to be my camp prep video and I haven't prepped anything. So this is basically a repeat of April because I'm just kind of going into camp, like just doing whatever I want. No, I do sort of have a plan. Now in April's camp, I did not finish my current WIP revisions, which was my goal, but that didn't happen. So I thought perhaps over May and June, I might be able to get to, no, didn't happen. I had really bad migraines throughout May, before and after my injections for the migraines, like when they were wearing off and then after they were taking effect. So pretty much 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So the whole month of May, I was just mostly out. Didn't do much. There was like 1 or 2 days in the first week that I wrote, but not a lot. And June has been just busy with other stuff and me trying to get back into it, because April I was trying to create a daily writing habit and it worked for April, but as soon as the migraine started to take me out, yeah, that kind of went out the window. So I need to get back on to a schedule, and this month I'd kind of been working on an actual schedule for daily activities, so hopefully I will just be able to fold writing back into that and have a daily writing habit and a more concrete schedule that will help me get things done. I guess my goal going into July's camp is to finish my revisions again. I'm in the last act. It's a lot of rewrites and putting puzzle pieces back together after I messed everything up by changing up the timeline for the story. That's, I guess, my goal again. I liked tracking my goal by hours, so I think I will just do a repeat of April and aim for 100 hours. I was trying to aim for about 3 hours a day, and sometimes I did less, sometimes I did more, but I found that 100 hours was doable for a month. So I'm gonna do that again. While I was editing all of the camp vlogs, I got really tired of hearing myself talk for 4 hours and trying to put that into some kind of vlog form. So I was thinking about it, and I'd like to do something different for July, you know, actually get away from my desk for a little while. Like, I was starting to do that towards the end and show you guys, you know, when I went to the dog park or the library, things like that. And because I'm going to be trying to work on a schedule, I think I'd like to do more of the, I guess, day in the life type vlogs, so you guys actually see what I'm doing during the day instead of just me at my desk as if I never leave that desk, which, I mean, it's pretty true, but it's not so true. So I'd like to do more just vlogging, but less of me yapping, okay? Like, I was thinking that I would do vlogs and update you guys when I need to, and then maybe like once a week or in the middle of the month, like I would do an actual sit down video, which is my normal video, but with the intention of discussing how camp is going so far. So I might not necessarily include that in the vlogs if I don't feel like it's necessary, because usually I end up talking about something that I'm doing with the process of writing that week or that day that I'm struggling with or I'm just trying to accomplish. And I'm not sure how necessary that is to the vlogs, if you guys even care about that kind of stuff, or if you'd just rather see it happening and then have me do an update at some point and just say, yeah, you know what, this week I finished all of these revisions and here's what I struggled with, you know, and just have it a one succinct video that's kind of like one of the tea times where I could actually just talk about my progress for the week. But the vlog would maybe just be separate and not me yammering, okay? Because I got real tired of editing and hearing myself talk for that long and just so I don't really want to deal with that. So I'm hoping that the vlogs will be just more daily stuff, music in the background, so you guys can just enjoy watching the vlog and not listening to me. One new thing that I'd like to do is it's not even really a new thing, it's just that I haven't done it in a while, is that when I first started writing, I wrote by hand a lot. Hello, what are you doing? Hi. Must you? Yes, all right, thank you, goodbye. So I wrote by hand a lot when I was first writing, and I filled notebooks with the first drafts of my stories. And I find that I kind of strayed from that in my more recent projects, and I still plan by hand. I still do all my character notes by hand. I just don't do the first draft by hand anymore. And I was thinking that that used to really work for me, but you know, I've already written my current project. I'm in the process of revision. I was thinking that I would like to maybe work on a prequel novella of sorts involving my characters just, you know, like when they were a little bit younger. I feel like that would be interesting, and it would be something that I could write by hand and not have to worry about, like, I don't know, the computer stuff, and it would be a separate time period from what I do spend at my computer, and it would give me a break from being on the computer a lot during the day. What I used to do is I would do like warm-up exercises where I would write by hand. I didn't do prompts or anything. I would just work on a certain story for an hour or so, writing by hand, and maybe I'd finish a scene or a chapter or something, and then once I was kind of in the mood to write, I would go to my computer and work on my main project. It's like the warm-up one is kind of a side project that's just for me. And I kind of want to do that again. So I'm thinking that'll be part of my daily routine that I will be trying to implement, is getting up and starting writing by hand. And I will be working on this novella, which I believe I planned out a while ago now, maybe a year or two ago. So I will probably start by looking over that plan, seeing if it still works, because it's been a while since I looked at like that idea for that novella. So I'll go over that, and then in the mornings I will just start to write, and depending on how many like chapters I think it is, I'll try to pace myself so that maybe I can finish this first handwritten draft at the end of camp. I won't really stress it though, because my main goal is to finish my revision of that last act. So that's kind of my plan, is to do warm-up writing by hand as something that used to really work for me. Try to get back into that state of mind, and then I can work on my revisions the rest of the time. I don't know if I'll work on world building. I probably will. Knowing me, I will probably still take breaks here and there to work on world building. And like April's camp, I will count all of this toward my hours tracked, because to me it doesn't matter which project I'm working on as long as I'm working on writing something or the world building for my project, because I do consider the world building to be important. I feel like I'm not necessarily wasting my time doing it. So that's kind of my current plan. It's not really a plan. It's as much as a plan as I had for April, where I was like, here's what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to start back off where I left off in the end of April, beginning of May. So I still have all those scenes planned out, and I should be ready to go as long as I can get back into it, because now it's been kind of like a month and a half since I've really been able to sit down and work on it again. So it's always a little bit of a struggle for me to get into it. That's why I'm hoping the warm-up hand drafting in like the mornings or the start of my day will help me get back into the flow of everything. That's my plan. So yes, that's how July's camp is going to go so far, is probably a weekly vlog, day in the life sort of stuff. Less of me talking and maybe like a sit down video to follow that if I feel like I have something important to say about my progress that week. Otherwise, I'll just do the weekly vlogs and do like one sit down wrap up at the end of the month. So we'll play by ear and see how my month goes for how I want to actually update it, but that's my plan. And if you guys don't mind me talking for 4 hours, that's fine, but I got real tired of editing it, so this is my way around that. I'm really looking forward to this camp, and I'm back in a cabin with many of the same fellow author tubers back from April, and hopefully some new ones. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's gonna be fun like always, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I will see you guys in my next video for camp. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your plans for camp. If you have a prep video whatever your plans are, let me know. And if you don't have a cabin and you would like to be involved in a cabin with other tubers, let me know, because I'm sure we still have a little bit of space for other tubers. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys later. Bye.